Hey everyone. Today I'm back here with Steve Myrick with the Fleming Group KC up here in Liberty, Missouri. Today we're talking about the different types of mortgages that are available for home buyers when they go to buy a home this year. Steve, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So the four major loan types that we typically see are going to be conventional, FHA, USDA, and VA. So I'll kind of go through those briefly and give a rundown of those. Certainly, if there's any additional questions about anything that comes up, you can get in touch with Kyle or you can reach out, and we'll be happy to talk more in depth about them.
And look below. You'll see Steve's contact info.
Yeah. So conventional is one of the more common loan types. A conventional loan is going to allow for down payments as little as 3% if you're income restricted or a first-time home buyer, and then you can obviously put as much down as you want to with a conventional loan. One of the big advantages with conventional loans is the PMI that's associated. There's another video out there on
Yep.
Kyle's site if you have questions about that, but the PMI pricing is based on your down payment percentage with conventional loans. And certainly if you get to 20% or more on the down payment, you don't have PMI with a conventional loan. So that's definitely an option that a lot of people explore. FHA is also a very common loan type. An FHA loan allows for as little as 3.5% down. So that's a very attractive option because with FHA, there is no income restriction. There is no first-time homebuyer requirement for you to get that reduced 3.5% down payment. So that is something for folks who may not have as much to put down and need an option to put a little bit less down on a down payment. Definitely can look at FHA. FHA also does have PMI associated with it. It is associated with it for the entirety of the loan, and that PMI pricing was recently reduced, and so that's another great opportunity. The third loan type that we talked about was USDA. So a USDA loan is available to be used based on eligibility of the area. So it's geographic in its eligibility. Typically, they're more rural spots that are going to be eligible for USDA loans. I will say, especially we're located in the Northland in Kansas City, and I know this is also true down in some of the southern spots. And as you kind of get outside of the KC metro, there are neighborhoods now that have snapped up. The cities are growing so quickly, towns are growing so quickly that there are neighborhoods that you would think there's no way this qualifies USDA, and you pull up the USDA map and you put the address in, and it sure enough it qualifies USDA. So it's definitely worth checking into. There's a website, and we're happy to share that with anybody that wants to look. It's very easy to use. It's an interactive tool. You literally go in and type the address, it pulls up the map, it pinpoints it, and it says yes or no. So
perfect. We'll put the link to that site below.
Yeah, we can throw that in there. The huge advantage for USDA is it allows for 100% financing. So truly, I mean, you're not responsible for a down payment on a USDA loan. Now, there is an origination fee that comes with that from USDA, so it's a 1% orig fee. So know that's out there, but it is a big opportunity for people to get into a home with little to no money on the down payment. Yep. The last loan type then is a VA loan, and VA loans are eligible for veterans, and there are opportunities for spouses of veterans to also qualify depending on what the situation is there. It is a great program for the men and women who have who have served or are serving our country. It is another program that allows for 0% down. You can do 100% financing on it. There's no PMI associated with a VA loan, regardless of down payment. There is a funding fee that's associated with that. And good news on that is the VA just came out recently and adjusted those funding fees. So they have been brought down as well. So those have gotten less expensive. Along with the funding fee on that, if a veteran has any type of disability rating through the VA, they are exempt from that funding fee. So that is a fee that gets waived by the VA, and they would not be responsible for that. Awesome. One of the cool things is it is a small token of our appreciation at Prime Lending for all of our veterans is we do not have lender fees on any of our VA loans. We waive those. Just again, it's the least we can do, but it is a token of our appreciation for our veterans in that we don't have lender fees on any of our VA products.
That's perfect. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, very cool. So again, the loan types: conventional, FHA, USDA, and VA. within those programs, there are multiple ways that you can structure each of those. And so I think it's important to know and have a general understanding of those loan types,
Yep.
know what's out there and what's available to you. And then as you start to make a determination on what you think makes the most sense for you, we really, in those buyer consults that we do with all of our clients, we're going to take a deep dive into those. And we're going to talk about the options that are available within each of those programs so that the buyer can choose the route that makes the most financial sense for them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So definitely, guys, if you're when you're looking for your next home,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you're working with an agent. Make sure you're working with a lender that understands the different loan types, the different things that can impact those loan types, and it's going to work with you to help you understand where and what you can take advantage of.
Yeah.
Steve, thank you very much. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yep.
If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and follow for more content. And make sure you hit that bell if you guys want to be kept up to date on all the latest news and information for the real estate market. Thanks.